Our children are the living messages we send to a future we will never see. Let me say that again. Sharon, our children. And I understand why you were crying. I get it. Our children are the living messages that we send to a future we will never see. When I think about, on my way over here, Madam Mayor, I could not help but think about being a little boy in South Baltimore, going to a 9-room schoolhouse. And when you went across the track, there was this big school, beautiful like the one that we have here. Edie, you know what I'm talking about. We couldn't go to that school because it was segregated. We couldn't go. We had to go to the little 9-room school. A lot of our residents know what I'm talking about, those who have been here for a while. And then I thought about something that happened about 5 years ago when I went to Green Street Academy, where investors, some folks had put a lot of money into that school, and it so happened to have been school, Gwen Park Junior High School, which is where I went. They asked me to come back and address the students. So when I got in the door, the first thing I did was I ran into a little girl, pretty little girl, and I said, "What is your name?" She said, "Diamond." I said, "What did you say?" "Diamond." You mean like a ring?" "Yes." And I said, "Do you like the school?" And this is what she said, Mayor. She said, "I love the school." I said, "Why do you love the school?" And you will never guess what she said. That little girl, who was only about the 5th or 6th grade, she said, "I feel respected." I feel respected. And so every day that they walk through this school, their chests will stick out a little bit more. Their heads will be a little bit higher. They'll feel a little bit better. And they'll go on to reach their destiny. Yes. And so, but it does something else. So often our children have been traumatized. Come on now. So often they have felt pain, so much pain they don't even know they're in pain. So often they've been disappointed. And this teaches them to have high expectations. Come on now. So when they walk through these doors, they say, "I expect much, not only from my government," oh God, "but I expect it from myself." Amen. That's right. "And I will reach higher and higher to be all that God meant for me to be." And so that's why I came by to celebrate this destiny moment. When I look at these children, I can't help but think about my own. Remember children when the oldest daughter, who is making more money than I make now, she took me to lunch and she said, "Daddy, I want to repay you." So she handed $1,000 to me. I said, "What are you repaying me for? What are you talking about?" She said, "I remember how you struggled to pay my tuition when I was in college." And she said, "I just want to pay you back. I'm going to give you $1,000 a month." So when she gave me the $1,000, I just tore it up. She said, "Why are you doing that?" I said, "Because you don't know that every time I wrote that check, tears would roll down my eyes because I had a daughter to write it for." So I kept tearing it away, and I said to her, "And parents, I leave this with you. Yeah, sometimes we had to make them make up their bed. Come on now. Wash the dishes. Come on. But I said to her this. I said, 'Jennifer, you are the gift that just keeps on giving. You bring joy to my heart every day. And that's what, and I said, and now I'm telling you, what we want for our children, we want for your children. That's so important. And so, this is our future. These are the living messages we send to this future we will never see. They are the ones that become the doctors and the lawyers. And we have now put our fingerprints on their destiny. And so to everybody, thank you.